If you haven't heard about Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Lawful Stupid just jumped over. First of all, it's free, and we love that. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, wherever you're at, all on the go. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you. There are a lot of other vendors out there, a lot of platforms that they will make sure your podcast gets to. So it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with zero minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Last time on Lawful Stupid.
Nothing really eventful happened.
Nope.
That's true.
Nothing
No
happened.
Quiet,
important
kinda like
character
day in the
for
life.
anybody.
I mean, the
Yeah.
days are just dragging on.
We had our beach slice of life episode where we just all hung out on the beach for an entire episode.
And drink
We're
gin
really just-
ale until our hearts exploded.
We're really just spinning our wheels at this point, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
one thing did happen.
No, it's
Yeah. Alice got an axe.
Oh yeah, Alice got.
not. Oh, yeah, hold on.
Let's go to
That
the
thing
weapon.
you got, Shane, is... Hold on a second. So, as Willow is magical in nature, and I have, like, because I got shot by this orange, like reddish-orange torrent magic, I now have, like, a half volcano arm. And when at some point, and it's like a defensive mechanism that will show up later. That's pretty much it that happened, right? I don't remember much anything else beyond that.
Oh, there
Sure.
was one thing.
Hey, Shane, you got a little something in you, like a little.
Yeah, I got like a little. I got a 6th level spell.
Okay.
Because we leveled up, and that's
What's it called?
cool. Disintegrate.
No, not that one. Not that one.
Oh, I cast a different spell. It's called True Polymorph. And I'm a fucking dragon. Sometimes now, Dwayne and I have worked extensively every night, every weekend. Okay, since Dwayne and I have been figuring out how we're gonna make this level, how we're gonna make this balance. We got some stuff, so I can't just turn to a dragon all the time and murder everything. Do it once per day. So you're at home like, damn it, Chainsaw, just be a dragon. Did some balance and stuff. Full nerve to take care of some legendary action. Don't at me and say that I'm not using my legendary actions. I don't have any.
Don't at me.
I'm not a real dragon. I'm a dragon boy. I'm a dragon man.
It's true.
Yeah.
France.
The Dragon
True.
Prince,
Yeah.
Season 2. Go see it.
Dragon prince symbol.
Yeah. Kristoff is now a fucking dragon. Atlas has a fucking lava axe that can magically reappear. Rowan can teleport his hat back to himself.
To be fair, who really wins? Who really wins?
So really, everybody got what they wanted.
Yeah, it's just everyone's
wins.
happy.
And
Everybody wins.
You could also got a thing
What?
where you have new spell slot economy. You can use it to like heal people or just give your spell slots away.
Yeah, which is effective because I don't use them.
That's true. Speaking of not using skill slots, are we playing the game yet? Dwayne, did we start?
Yeah, we started.
Yeah, we're already playing. I would like to.
Hey, excuse me, Kristoff. Jendo here. Hey, hi. How you doing? Hey, excuse me, Rowan. Could you? I don't really want to talk about it. Could you heal me?
Yes. Are you hurt?
Yes.
I heal you.
Yeah, if you could do something about half. I'm about half.
You're about half. Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 84, I'm feeling about a 40.
Oh, in that case, I'll probably just cast an aura of vitality around us, and just everyone can feel a little bit
thank you.
better.
And this
Oh,
over the
yeah,
course
that'd be
course of a minute, every 6 seconds, it heals 10 points or
2d6.
something. Yeah, so an average of 6 over 10 minutes. I think we can just say I'm good.
Be fine. Yeah, we'll just call it even.
Okay, fantastic. And then, yes, we are on our way through the Ridgscar Peaks, and we are going up to see Baron Stonebreaker. That is a thing that we are doing. Oh, yes, you wanted me to, yeah, and I pull out, and I reach into my pocket, and I pull out a coin, and I flick it one time, and I catch it. I go, Aavaia, are you there?
Yes. Yes, what is it, Kristoff?
I'm, first of all, very glad to hear you're not torturing anyone. That's a great step for you. Second of all, I would like to say something wonderful has happened, and I don't have the words right now, but I'll show you next time I see you. It's
you must have saved the rest of the crew members of the Drunken Sun.
no.
Oh, that's too bad.
No, I'm once again we mourn them daily, and we have Tyndall here, and that's better than we thought.
You know, I've heard some people have the wish spell, but I guess maybe one day.
Maybe one day. I'm only a humble idiot wizard. It's a really great thing that's happened. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. I don't have very many spells. I'm not a good spell boy. I mostly just shoot ice at things, and I need complicated spell work done. Is there any chance that you could send a message to Theresa for me?
I'm sorry. Is that Henry's wife?
Yes, Henry's wife, Atlas's adopted mother. Is there a way that
I want to take the coin. I want to take the coin. Can I do that?
It doesn't work for you. I'm attuned
Let
to
him
it.
take the coin. Let him take it.
I'm gonna take it anyways. Aavaia, can you please tell Theresa I love her, and I'm sorry that I haven't reached out to her sooner, and I can't wait to see her and to have some of those delicious treats that she makes.
Silvery, luminescent wings burst forth from my back, and I speak to you in a dark and deep baritone.
Hand me back the coin, Atlas.
And you're giant, so I'm trying to putting it. In
No, I know.
places.
I want to clarify because we tweaked some things. I'm not using my once a day dragon transformation. I just have my dragon wings early.
Still
So I have
putting it
wings.
in random places. Not sure where to give it back to you at.
Put it in my hand, Atlas. Atlas, hand.
Thanks, Aavaia. And then back to your hand.
And then I return to normal. Are you still there, Aavaia?
Yes.
Sorry about that. Are you able to cast the sending spell and can you target?
Yeah, I could try to cast a sending spell. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue.
Would you just say that Atlas is concerned for her? We are here with Atlas, and we've spoken to Henry, and he looks well, and we just want to inquire upon her well-being and life.
Yeah, sure, I'll send her a things are okay message. Do you really need me to cast a spell to send her a we're all good kind of situation?
Just tell her that Atlas is well and Henry is well, and we want to make sure that she is also.
Oh, so you want me to do a welfare check on Atlas's mom?
Yeah, we just haven't heard from her, and we've heard some disturbing rumors from the gods. They're always up in my business, and that Rydell said that she was murdered by the Mafis. That was how, along with the corruption from the Blade, he was able to turn such things against your cohorts. And if this could put part of that to bed, I want this entire affair resolved.
Yeah. Why don't I take care of that and just I'll send you a message. I'll hit you after this coin, and once I hear back from her.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Be well.
Yeah. You too, Kristoff.
And I put the coin back in my pocket, and I say, we are waiting word. Atlas should hear back one way or another shortly.
He gets a big hug from me. I just grab him up. Oh, thank you, Kristoff. You're such a pal.
I wrap my arms around his head. I assume I'm lifted into the air, and so they would be directly in front of me. So I just kind of wrap my arms around his head, bury his face deep in my bosom, my scaly, scaly bosom. Of course. Love you, buddy. I pat him on the head once.
I never let him go.
This
So
is
that's
the
what we
campaign
do in the podcast. They stay together forever.
Constant grapple. You have to strength check me ever so often.
Yeah, I can do that.
You can do that.
This character's broken. I hate him now.
No, I can't. I mean, I would have to.
He'd have to
Burn.
use his 1-day transformation to do that. But yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, I think if I
You
just
right
transformed, you're not hugging. You're hugging like my toe.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No big deal.
No.
I'm never letting go.
Climb on my back, Atlas. I'll carry you to freedom.
So as you guys are sitting there chatting about that, the two fearbogs, they say, if you're done talking to that coin, we can lead you over to Ridgscar Towers.
Perfect.
Oh, just one moment, and I'm going to reach into my bag, and I'm going to unfurl a piece of aged parchment that I have, the Wanderer's Way. And I'm just going to confirm that the path that we are on is the safest, most direct route to Farron Stonebreaker.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, man. You guys are good. The path that you guys have been taking is like the map. So you pull up this map, right? And it's blank. And as you guys are walking, it's kind of got looks like these little dots that are going as you guys have been going, and this forest that you're walking through is starting to spread out, and you can see you guys are making from where you met the fearbogs, to where the Ridgscar Towers are on the other side of the map. Looks like you're just kind of making a direct line towards
Fantastic.
it. Just going.
Yes, and I roll it back up and I put it in my bag. Let us be off.
Oh, did you have some important business to do with that paper? Seem to put it away real quick.
I was just... Oh, it's a map. I was just checking it.
Oh, if you have a map, what you need us for?
Because you can't detail every literal step and way upon the map, and to know which, paths along the cliffs could be dangerous or potentially worn by weather or erosion. You as locals would know better than us. I just know where...
Yeah, Vi. He needs our help. Okay. No need to be fussy about it. Just wanted to see.
And we thank you for all of your assistance and your time.
Are there more of you, or just the two of you?
Fearbogs?
Do you live? Is there a community of fearbogs that live nearby, or you just?
Yeah, there's a few more of us. We like so we don't consider ourselves Ridgscar Peakians or Ridgscar Towerians, whatever they're calling themselves these days. But we live in the forest.
Cool. All right, take us. Ridgscar Peaks. That would be just perfect.
Happy to help. And so you guys do. You guys travel for probably an hour and some change. And you guys walk through this forest and you kind of see something in the distance, peeking through the tree branches. You can't really tell what it is at first because you're not getting the full picture. And then as you guys approach it, the two fearbogs in front of you kind of put up their hands, and you can tell they get quiet as they move, and they slowly approach the edge of this forest line, and it's not a full clearing, but you can tell what you guys have walked up on. The woods are less thick, the trees are less thick. And as you guys look forward, you see a staircase that leads up on two different sides, and then on this is the base of an object. So there's two different staircases that you can see, and then one side's flat, and you can only assume the other side is flat. So you can tell that there's two staircases leading up to this thing, and you can see that from your vantage point, because you're looking at it from the side. It's a curved piece of large stone that's kind of building up. And as you guys walk around, you see this circle, but it's not complete. It's the top left 25 to 30% of what would complete the circle is gone, and you can tell there's like some like runic carvings around it around the edges. That's what you have approached.
I'm going to very quietly walk up to our two Fairbog companions, and I'll say, quietly, Vi, what are we looking at?
Well, this is an arc gate. And well, to be honest, we've never seen it work, but we always go real slow around it. There's rumors and legends among our people that these things can throw people through space, and that doesn't sound great for us.
Oh, I see it's a form of rapid travel of a great distance. Yes, we're already very near our location. We don't want any part of that either. We should keep well abreast.
I don't think there's anything like dangerous about it. We just respect it, you know?
Understood, yes.
And so they don't like go around the edge. They walk through like by the thing, but as you guys are walking, you guys can see this big like monument style thing, and you just notice like the two of them are very reverent of it as they walk by, and when you guys do that, you notice that Graylin the Great kind of stops at the foot of the monument and like starts walking up the staircase. And he's got like... Go ahead.
I manifest my wings and fly up in front of him, blocking his path on the stairs.
Kristoff, what are you doing?
Graylin, these are dangerous magics that you know nothing about. We should leave it uninterrupted.
I wasn't gonna do anything. You don't see one of these every day. I wanted to get a closer look.
This could teleport you thousands of miles away.
Right, and they say it could throw me through time too, but I mean, I really just want to get a closer look. Have you ever seen one of these in person?
No, but if the locals are distressed by it, why would we not be?
I don't know. They live in the woods too, Kristoff. Who knows what stories they've been told about this thing?
If you must, but wait until we're clear.
Okay.
And I drift back down and I continue along the path.
Yeah. So you guys keep kind of heading out, and you notice that he like goes to the top of it, and he's like just taking notes. Like he's getting close to like the runes and stuff like that, but he's just like taking notes. So you guys continue on, Graylin, sans Graylin, and you hear Tyndall like as you guys continue go. So we're just like leaving him back there?
He's very stout and very sturdy. I'm sure he'll catch up.
Works for me. Maybe I'll tell the stories. You guys heard about the pirate that survived and his crew died? Me too.
Which one?
We were there. It's very sad.
Yeah, which one is that one?
It was mine. It was mine. It was real bad.
Oh yeah, we heard that one. Some of us lived that one.
Don't talk about it. It just makes it worse.
Did I ever tell you about the time where my captain died?
No, you didn't. Why don't you tell me about that? It sounds like a better story than mine. Because you survived.
Oh, it's real sad. Sad times.
Oh, that's a great story. You should write books.
Did I tell you about the time I became captain?
When did you become captain?
Remember when Wynn sent us that thing and I got that boat? And then I was a captain for a little while?
You had a boat?
It was a crow's nest.
I had one crew member. It was
me.
Was a dragon. My crew member was a dragon. and we sailed this river for approximately 15 minutes, and then we crashed to the bottom of a waterfall, and Wynn took it from me.
Well, okay. Well, we didn't.
So most of us here have been captains, so we can relate to one another.
So everybody but Kristoff has been a captain.
Yeah, so I mean, being a dragon's pretty cool, but
Yeah,
all of
but
us
you're
have been
not
dragons.
captain.
Look at
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm the captain
No,
now.
that makes sense. Captain's club meeting?
Yeah, come
sometime
together.
soon? Okay.
I guess I'll just manifest my great silver wings and just, command my terrible ice
I
breath
want to put
and my
my
fearful
hat
presence.
onto Kristoff like you're a captain of my heart.
And you're the prince of mine. Let's go.
Then you
Graylin.
magically resummon it back.
I snap my fingers to summon it back.
It didn't fit well in my head anywhere because there's like horns and shit.
Yeah, it's just all lopsided and sad.
I'm gonna shout to Graylin. Graylin!
Yeah, you don't get a response, Atlas.
We're still like within. We can
You
see
guys
him, right?
continued forward. No, you can't really see him like very well because you guys kept
We've walked
walking.
on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we should wait on him. He's adventuring with us, but he's still in familiar territory.
All right, let's go back then. We'll just go back and get him.
It just
And then
seems like
you guys like turn about face, and Beryl says, "Whoa, guys! Sorry, guys, y'all going the wrong way."
yeah,
We're going to go back and check on that guy.
All right. I guess they're going the other way.
Yeah, we can get
Don't
there
they
real
know
fast.
that's the wrong direction? They're going for the guy. And they like turn around and like very confused by the whole situation because they're trying to lead you the other way, and they're not the super brightest people in the world. But
Just wait here. We'll be right back.
if you say so. So you guys head back to the dark gate.
And I assume we see a Graylin-shaped hole or pile of ashes.
You see a giant red dragon. No.
I knew it.
Shit.
Knew it.
Well-
Time to. It's morphin' time.
Crack the knuckles.
Yep.
Dragon Zord! It's me!
It's me, and now everybody get on me and pilot me. No.
Like-
So you guys return to the Arc Gate.
If Rowan doesn't get a dagger flute, I'm leaving the podcast. And he goes,
I would love a dagger flute.
I don't know. I feel like he could just take his gun and play it, right? Like we can modify his gun to be a. So now the barrels. Just
Please let's not put guns in our mouths, okay?
dip it in peanut butter first. You hate the taste of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, like some jelly
so
and
you guys,
jam.
you guys go back to the Arc Gate, and Graylin's nowhere to be found.
Yes, I kind of figured he's dead too. Let's come on, guys.
I will run over to the area that he was standing in.
Don't do that. Why? Bye, Atlas. Bye forever. I miss you.
For the record, I'm just riding my elk the entire time.
I just want to roll a perception, see if there's anything he's laying around.
So he
super
was
hard.
You see
he
your
was at
death.
the top of the Arc Gate, like at the gate, and that's so you want to go up there and do a perception check.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you run up there and you do a perception check. Roll the check.
I'm not going in after him.
14.
And roll me a dexterity saving throw. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So with a 14, you can like see that there's like nothing necessarily like out of place. Like it's not like you see a scuffle or any like burn marks or it just looks like it was before. You really don't see anything specifically to like tip you off to whatever happened or why he's not suddenly here.
I'm gonna hold my action to dispel magic on the gate if it activates.
Okay, you do that.
Well, it looks like I don't know, maybe he found something more interesting going that way. So let's just get to the top of this place. There's so many things that keep stopping us. Let's go.
Yeah,
We
fuck
got
that
him.
guy. He'll be fine.
He had like 20 names. He'll be fine one way or the other.
Yeah.
Any man with that many names, 20 names, 20 lives. That's what they say. Let's go.
Is that what they say?
It's a very
Yeah,
famous Solentian
Let's
saying.
spend 10 minutes.
Let's
breaking
go.
that
Let's
down.
go find King Boomy and Bossing Say.
Yes, let's spend the whole rest of the episode talking about it instead of going to the fucking tower where we're supposed to go.
Let's sprint.
I fly there. Bye.
I'm riding on my elk. Let's go. Full sprint.
So you guys travel the rest of the way through the forest, pretty much unimpeded. And I think the whole time, like, Vi and Beryl are like bickering back and forth about like which way is the best way. Like every time there's like a left and a right, like to get around like an obstacle, they're arguing the whole time.
Every time I pull up my map and just go and point in the right direction.
Yeah, and sometimes they like follow your direction. Sometimes they like argue about like whoever's right is like faster. And so like you still make great time. I mean, you can choose to argue with the locals about it or not, or just
No,
move on.
I absolutely. So like I will look at the map, and if it's two different paths that lead to the same place, and one's like safer and faster, I just go that way. I go, I'm going to scout ahead, and I go that way.
Sure.
And I meet them wherever the roads link up.
Yeah. So you guys do that, and you guys find yourself at the base of Ridgscar Towers, and as you look up, you see this like long path that
Along a ridge covered in scars.
that ends in a like a fortress that's like nestled into the mountain itself with two towers. But the path leading up, Kristoff, you don't remember it being this way. There are like keeps and rooks and other like battlements that have been like put into place, and then there's gate after gate after gate. It has been heavily fortified. Compared to the last time you were here, you remember there being a gate about halfway up and a couple towers, like outpost towers near those gates, but it was not nearly as fortified as it is today.
All right, boys. Here's the plan. We're approaching the tower now. We are going to move with confidence and grace, and we are going to not have any hands on any weapons. We're here on a diplomatic mission. We must come as envoys of peace. And if anything happens, let me do the talking. I know these people.
Got it. Lips sealed.
I mean, unless you have something interesting to say.
This place is pretty fortified to be in the mountains.
I anticipate it has something to do with the forward army on their border.
That would make
We
sense.
have to fight your own people?
No, we're not gonna have to fight anyone. We're the
To be clear, these aren't my people. These are the people of the Ridgscar Peaks. They're not mine, but I have visited them before. I know them pretty well.
No, I mean, but they are, I'm assuming, protecting against Silencians, right? Is that on one side, the Silencian, on the other side, it's who?
I don't know Svan and the army that he brought from Yori.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fine. We're not gonna have any armies. There's not gonna be any fighting. We're just gonna be real fucking chill.
That's what we're here for. So let us hail the first gods we see, and we'll go from there.
First gods? Oh fuck.
So as you
Gods.
guys you guys like discuss that, there is the Vi. She says, y'all have fun, but this is kind of where we part ways.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time. And I reach into my pouch and I pull out 5 gold pieces for each of them. And I place them into their hands as I shake them heartily and I say, thank you so much for your assistance.
You can tell like that's kind of like strange for them, but not people not to like fearful, not to be rude. They don't like say anything about it. They just bow and they both give you thanks. And but as you're like they're walking away, you can tell they're just kind of like, what do we need this for?
I'm terribly sorry. I should have known. And I hand them instead.
Magic stones.
No, I hand them
beans.
the great magic beans. No, I hand them each
Kristoff, copper wire that will explode later.
No, I hand them each one of my rations, as
okay.
well as my. I hate to part with this. My wineskin full of ginger ale.
Oh.
Actually, to keep you hale and hearty on your journey. So apologies.
Yeah, they give you the gold back, and they're way more excited about this. Take inspiration, Shane.
I already have it.
Reading the locals. Well then,
I already
just
have
Hey, you got
know
two.
that you're a good dude.
Thank you.
And so you guys are getting prepped, and you hear Captain Tyndall. All right, boys. Ready?
Sober now?
Oh God!
Not even close.
Oh, are
No.
you a manageable drunk?
Mama always says, sober is as sober does.
And he like tips his hat. Nope.
Falls over face first.
God, I love him.
You don't say any words, Tyndall.
None
He's
of
gonna be our
the
downfall.
don't matter.
Fair enough. And then we go forward. Our brave
you go
adventuring
forward
band.
and you hail a guard. And you notice like Tyndall is like as like tight as possible. Like when he's walking, you know that like overcorrected.
That's such a good
walk.
descriptive word. He's just tight as possible.
Tight.
I love it.
Oh, it's like his muscles
Taut.
are glistening.
like a toiga.
Toy like a
yeah,
toy.
he's like, you know when like someone's just like glistening and it's just for him it's just sweating alcohol.
Yeah.
He smells so
And so
good.
you guys hail the first guard, I assume.
I bow
second
deeply. No,
second
come
guard.
on.
I'm
walk
not
past the
talking to you, guard.
not
I don't have the second
No,
one
no,
in
no, no,
line.
I talked to the second string guard and then second string only. He's hungrier. He wants it.
Yeah.
No. I bow deeply. As I do, I remove my mask. Hail!
Tip of the hat. The most
And,
respect
you
you'll get
get
from
a-
Rowan.
You get a response that's from like a bigger orc, and he says, "Hail and well matched, my dude."
I like the cut of your jib too.
Yes, sir. My name is Kristoff Shindo, formerly of Silence. I have no papers to confirm my pedigree, but if you know me, you should know by sight. And I kind of gesture to my scales and general disposition.
And he, And what are you doing here?
I sent word ahead to Farron Stonebreaker. I hope that the word has come back to you as well, that I mean to break bread with him.
Hey, Carl, you got the book? No, not that book. The book with all the people's names in it. They're supposed to be here.
We could just run right now. They never even.
No, we don't.
I-
We're being cool.
Okay.
We're
Being cool.
diplomats.
There's a closed gate, but yeah, you're right.
I just give
Okay.
Atlas a hug like it's okay. We got this.
A lot of hugging going on. It's a little bit strange to the people observing.
And you see this orc like pull up this book, and he's like flipping through pages.
Wait a second. He's an orc, like a full-blood orc?
Yeah.
I mean, I want to roll an insight check because I don't believe that he can read. But I'll let it pass. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Hold on a second. Excuse me. What is your name?
My name?
Yes, you are the one in charge. This is your station, correct?
This is my station. Yes, sir.
So the method through which you determine if people are allowed through this gate is written down in a book.
How do you communicate in your land?
How do people tell you to put a name in that book? Where does that come from?
Well, this book comes from the castle.
So the whole book moves.
The whole they give us a new book every day for expected visit. Why are you questioning the system? You're a visitor.
I just wonder. It seems very. You have very nice structures and battlements here. It seems very forward thinking.
He like leans forward and looks at like this like very war based thing, and not like for appearance at all. It's like, yeah, okay.
My friend here, who I journey with, is a master tactician and defensive specialist, so he can see the war-worthy and noteworthy battlements that you have here, and processes are his business. He refines them, he improves them, and ensures that people are kept safe. That's his role. So that is it is a professional curiosity and nothing more, I assure you.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check, Kristoff.
I would love to. You got it, my dude. You got it right here. 23.
Yeah.
Nope.
He's persuasive
29.
as fuck.
And he says, okay, anyways, Kristoff.
Shindo, formerly of Silence.
Carl, does that say Kristoff?
I nod knowingly. Yes.
Carl says that's what's written here in the book. All right. Well, we'll get you a dispatch of guards to come escort you up. Y'all sit tight.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, and you guys notice one thing you do notice with your passive perceptions is that like on each side of the gate, like there are now like 2 orcs each, just like paying attention to you guys.
Can I hang out with them?
No, they're like up on the battlements.
Oh. Can I make eye contact?
I mean, you can make eye contact. You have that ability. You wink at them. Okay.
Rowan, do you have the ability to create light? Any sort of spell that does that?
No, I have dark vision. Why would I need light?
I'm just curious.
Nope.
Does anyone have a torch?
Yes.
Can you
Tyndall
light?
pulls out a torch.
Interesting. It smells of whiskey. You've been drinking the torch lacquer. That's fine. I light it, and I plant it in the ground, and then so it's casting light on the wall, or actually beyond the wall. And I start using both of my hands and a mage hand to do a shadow puppet show for the guards that are watching us.
Okay, yeah, you do that. Roll a performance.
Oh, I want to help with that. I want to do fucking shadow puppets
Sure.
with my mage hand
Give
too.
him that. Give him the 8. Yeah, do it with advantage. He's aiding you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's 15. Okay, the second was 2, so 15 plus my performance is a score of 520. Dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. I was like 520. How do you have like plus 400 to your performance?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
have
like,
plus
I know
400.
this true polymorph
I rolled
is
I
crazy.
rolled a 120, and then I got a plus
Yep.
400.
Yeah, so you're like doing like this little shadow puppet show, and that goes on for I don't know, probably 15-20 minutes. And the guards like don't seem like upset by it, except for one guard who's just like into it. Like he's just like
and
Good.
into
I'm
it.
doing-
Just for him.
I'm doing voices. I'm doing thaumaturgy to do sound effects. I'm like, it's actually a full production of Macbeth. It's like a full.
Okay. Good.
Oh, yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Predates some fucking.
Actually, no.
Rowan plays the part of Macbeth.
Hamlet would probably make better sense, given my backstory personally.
That's true.
Maybe you just do Romeo and Juliet. Anyways, the gate like opens and it like kind of splits sideways, like, or it opens left to right. You know what I mean? From the middle.
Sure.
Instead of raising up. No, it's from the middle, but it like recesses into the
separates.
walls. Yeah. A combination of dwarves and orcs come out to
So they're
greet you all.
dorks.
Yeah, they're commonly known as dorks. I don't know why you're laughing. This is a very normal thing. But yeah, okay. And one of the dwarves approaches Kristoff and like puts out his hand, and he says, I am Lieutenant Stonefoot. It's nice to meet you, Kristoff.
One moment, sir. And may angels carry thee to thy rest, sweet prince. and then the show, and then I bring the lights down, and the show is. Thank you. And then I turn back around and I go, Lieutenant, it is a pleasure to meet you. I am Kristoff Shindo, and I extend my hand to shake.
And he obviously shakes your hand and he says, We were expecting you, Kristoff, but it seems you have brought friends.
I do not travel without my companions, my retinue. I thought I had mentioned as much in my missive. This is Rowan Legato, a bard of quite some renown. You may have heard of him and his great purple fire.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
I shake his hand. It's good to meet you.
And this is my stalwart companion, Atlas Faria. He is a master tactician with a specialization in defensive maneuvers, a graduate of the Battleborn College, and one of the finest smiths you will ever have the pleasure of meeting.
And this dwarf shakes your hand. I assume you shake his hand.
I return.
And he shakes your hand with two hands, and he says, "Would you happen to be Henry's son, or related to Henry Ferry?"
He knows your dad.
Father. Yep.
Oh, how is he?
Preparing for whatever may come. Hopefully, some peaceful transactions here.
Good. He means good. That means good.
Oh, well, I hope he's well. He makes some beautiful weapons.
So I hear.
Oh,
The apple does not fall far from the tree, I assure you. So I apologize if I didn't mention. Oh, and of course, this is Rinwick Tyndall. He is a drunken vagabond, if I'm going to be honest with you.
wow! All right, yeah.
But he's the drunken vagabond that you want by your side if you have to ever step foot off dry land and onto the sea.
Yeah.
He's our wild card.
That's
He's our wild
card. Ace in the sleeve.
He's our trunk. No,
I'm a spade of the horse. What, Christmas?
We owe him a debt. And he is journeying with us as we continue our journey beyond your borders. Hopefully, this is my retinue. We are here to meet with Farron. It's been so long since I've seen him. I hope that he is well.
He's quite well. I hope you understand. We will escort you up to the top and be with you the whole time. You can understand. Trying times.
Oh, of course.
Of course. We'll be glad of the company, honestly. Do you gentlemen enjoy music?
Do you like music? Do you like stories?
Yeah, well, some of us like stories, but
Excellent.
Yes, I do. I love it all. So yeah, you guys head up.
I kind of do another bow and I put my mask back on and I gesture to Rowan like the stage is yours.
Yeah, I definitely play music and tell stories the entire way up. It's having a ball.
Yeah, so it's a longer walk up this battlement, up this path. So it's probably just an hour and a half just walking, because it's steep and you're curved. And as you walk up there, Devin or Atlas, you especially notice the amount of battlements. You can see oil pots. You can see these devices that you can tell they're lances that have been embedded into the walls, but they have some type of mechanical function going on. Whatever they were fighting, they were worried about it. Go ahead.
I don't want to say. So Atlas is, for whatever reason, the orcs at the front gate rubbed him wrong. He is not liking this situation at all. The people, the environment, it's just not liking it. So he's going to be hanging back a lot, just kind of taking it all in.
Okay. So Rowan, I want to taste the music or maybe a snippet of the story on the way out.
And the story is definitely gonna be about a boy getting to know his father on his deathbed, called Big Fish.
Oh, my heartstrings!
Oh, I know, I love it so much.
Nice. So you tell that story on the way up, and I think one of the dwarves and one of the orcs are kind of like tearing up, but they're like trying to hide it as they're marching. They're suddenly like a little further on the left and the right, like breaking off rank a little bit. You see one of the dwarves like put on his helmet all the way, even though he's like had it like raised up the whole time,
But it ends happy, because he knew all along that he was a big fish.
Yeah, they still cry like little girls. They just hide it.
I did too.
Not that that's like a bad thing, but like
we all did. We all did it.
In their world, their what am I looking for? Culture, I guess. So you guys come up on the gates of the Ridgscar Towers, and Atlas, if you like I said, I cannot stress enough, especially the closer you get, they were preparing for something. Kristoff, this looks familiar. Very fond memories come back to this gateway.
I'm assuming that it looks very different from what I remember.
It does in the sense that there are more battlements, but the front of it still looks the same. It has the same archway. It has these beautiful cobblestone, larger stones, but it's still cobblestone lining the front and kind of going over the arch. And there's dwarven script, and it's almost like they did a good job of cobbling together dwarven and orcish script. Their different versions to give a more welcoming phrase, but it's so garbled to somebody who doesn't understand both. But if you were to understand both, it's like a warm felt message from the owners of the Ridgscar Towers. And you remember that the Stonebreakers, they weren't always warmongers, right? Once Farron and his wife, what was her name?
Farah.
Batul.
Yes.
Got together. The combat and the warmongering of the Ridgscar Peaks had died down quite heavily. And Lieutenant Stonefoot says, well, if you're ready.
Of course, please.
And you guys make your way into the Ridgscar Towers as this big metal gate with these heavy stone blocks is lifted up, revealing. Go ahead.
One thing that I'll say is that Kristoff, the way that he moves now, is to anyone who is paying attention or with high enough passive perception would know it's very just acutely different. His movements are more sure. He's very his tail even is more fluid. It kind of swishes behind him almost as a part of his body, kind of more serpentine as he walks. He's always moved with the careful, kind of cautious, trained grace of the nobility. But now something's changed and he moves with a natural grace. It's something that he's not putting on airs, he's not trying, he's just able to fluidly move and kind of own each step. And really embody something greater than his appearance.
Rowan has a natural smile at this. Look at him in his element.
Is this gate still lifting? I think I want to call.
Yeah, it's still
and Rowan back. Guys, can I talk to you for a second?
Of course.
As long as you need.
I'm sure you gentlemen have noticed the level of care they have taken to secure these peaks?
I noticed, yes. Does not resemble the walk that I've taken many times before.
Dwayne, quick question. As we were coming up, we realized like this protection is facing obviously down into like the Holbeck area.
Mm-hmm.
Is it also like, can we see that this same amount of care has been taken for the backside, or does it look like it's more open?
It is 100%. All these armaments have been repelling people coming up. It is not the reverse. Now, obviously, it's secure, but it is.
It's a sheer cliff face on the other side, right? There's only one approach, and it's this one.
There's the one approach to this Ridgscar Towers. So it's not that it's a sheer, like, people could make it up it, but it would be like, it would take forever, and they would be noticed well before they could get there.
And pretty easily repelled by the natural defenses.
By the natural defenses, yeah. And there's, like, no, like, built, like, they have not built any, like, paths into their fortress other than this one, right? And all the natural ones that they have found, they have shut.
So again, it seems like they've taken enough care that they want to stop, of course, potentially us, the forces coming through, but it seems they will wipe us all out. We don't stand a chance, but it seems that same care is not taken towards silence. I just want us to be careful in that they may be in the pocket of your brother.
They have natural defenses on that side, Atlas. I appreciate your concern. They are prepared for war, more so than I've ever seen them, and they're defensive people as it is. No one has been able to take Ridgscar Tower since it was founded. It is the epitome of what defense and security is. We're walking into the lion's den, in a way. And we would not be able to do so if we were not granted entry. We are guests. And if, for whatever reason, if they choose to revoke that, we shan't be making the journey again, not without tragic and great loss of life. That's why we cannot fail here. That's why we must be successful. Because if we walk as friends up this path and through to silence, we will be successful. If we march up this path, we will fall.
That's true.
That's the thing. It's
yeah. It seems like they're more worried about outward threats instead of the inside threats of silence. Right, Atlas?
No one's made them.
Yeah, you think you hit the nail on the head?
No one's made a move yet. No one is. So, this force that Svan has gathered has not been in position long enough to do all of this. To create all of these defenses. These have existed for some time. This is the only way to attack the Ridgscar Tower. This path that we just journeyed, whichever side it faces, if you want to take this tower, you have to march this road. You have to come along this path. And you are not going to do it while they are on alert. It's not going to happen. Not without great force of influence. And great loss of lives.
Why didn't we have Svan? Don't they have some kind of relationship, he and Farron, especially if they were here long ago?
No. Svan, I have a relationship with Farron. Svan is resolved to war. He wants to march upon silence, and he wants to kill my people, Atlas. I saw it in his heart, I saw it in his eyes. He sees Farron as an obstacle that is in his way to get to whatever he feels must be rooted out of silence. We, alone, are the ones who want peace in this.
And we have to do that.
We cannot fail.
We
have to ensure that we need the peace. Yes, Rowan. We need it. We will. We are the only ones on our side. There are two opposing sides of the conflict and us in the middle. We are in the most dangerous position, but we are also in the most influential position. And if we do what I know that we can do, we can save both. We can save everyone.
I don't think Svan is right for wanting to march through here with such violence, but I just can't help feel that something's a little off here too. I know you're a man of royalty and people should respect you. I just want you to be careful. It's been a long time since you've been here, and maybe there's just some things we don't know.
If anything is untoward, we will make a polite excuse. We will leave. We will not lose our lives here. It will not happen. We will diplomatically do what we have to leave, and if it comes to it, I will arrange for your removal, and I will remain. I'm more valuable to them than you, unfortunately. It's the one time I'm more valuable than your strength or your heart.
I hate to break it to you, Kristoff, but you ain't leaving. I look over to Rowan. We ain't leaving.
It's true.
Yes, well,
Hold Atlas on the shoulder and be like, look. But it's alright. Compassion is going to get us through this right now.
I straightened up. I said, well, I'll just throw you out on your ass. I'm a fucking dragon, so...
I could be a dragon too, and I polymorph myself into a fucking dragon.
Do not do it. Don't you dare.
No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that.
So you did it once. So yes, things are shaky, and I know that you have every right to be uneasy, but we're going to do this. I have faith.
We've got this. We'll bring peace. We'll bring peace to everything. We'll be fine. We will.
And so with that, you guys head towards the open archway, and as you cross over the threshold, a couple things happen. One, you feel this like intense heat. You can feel that like just being inside, it went up 20-30 degrees. And the other thing is you, Kristoff, you hear Aavaia's voice. And she says, Kristoff.
What did she say, Dwayne?
Are you there?
Mm-hmm. I just say mm-hmm kind of nonchalantly.
Yeah, because you don't want to give away what's going on. And she says, you're never gonna believe this. And that's what we're gonna
next
do
time on Lawful
Yep.
Stupid Son of a Bitch!
Son of a fuck.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. Yeah.
God damn it, Dwayne. You act like I'm not already drinking. And then this happens, and I'm like, we get to play another session and see what's going on, but everyone else, they have to suffer for 7 days.
Yeah, confirmed. So thanks for listening to this episode.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're getting back into it. We had a lot of guest episodes, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the.
I'm so into
the
this
heat,
right now.
feeling the moments. I'm loving what's going on. Loving things. I'm loving the story, and I'm very excited to play again. So, without further ado, let's roll for humanity so we can move on, shall we?
Yes. This is for...
Whoa, Shane.
Sorry.
When you roll for humanity, I assume you're using your dice that you got from the endless bag of dice from Critical Dice.
I'm actually just using my critical dice that I already have from them. I haven't received a critical dice shipment yet, to be honest. Just because the way that recording, I will have received maybe 2 by the time this episode comes out, but now I'm rolling just a regular critical die.
Yeah, and with the critical dice, you can get an endless bag of dice. You just use the coupon code Lawful Stupid, and you get your first one free. That one's on us.
Yeah, it costs 750 pennies a month, $7.50. It costs every month for you to get dice delivered directly to your door. Brand new, shiny, beautiful, perfect dice for you to hoard as a dice dragon that you get no muss, no fuss, forever. It never runs out. It's one of the most powerful, wondrous items in the land of Earth, the endless bag of dice. And use that coupon code, like Dwayne said, Lawful Stupid, and you'll get your first bag of dice, your first month, totally on the house. Our gift to you for being such beautiful, special children.
Oh god, I need more dice.
Free.
We all need more dice. You could have a Olympic-sized swimming pool full of dice. You know what you have? Not enough dice.
Not enough dice, yeah.
But I will go ahead and make this roll for humanity. Yeah. Now it's bad. It's going to be a bad review, huh?
No.
It's an 18. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
pretty good.
Real good.
18. And because we are now in the month of March, I can say that, right? No way. This is the month of April. Now that we're in the month of April, I can say that our new charity of the month is going to be the Harry Potter Alliance. And if you're not familiar with the Harry Potter Alliance, They are too freaking cool. They are nerds with a purpose, doing great things for our world. I will list off for you a few of their achievements that they have completed recently.
Hit me with
They
that
raised
list.
over $123,000 for Partners in Health and sent 5 cargo planes of life-saving supplies to Haiti. They donated over 250,000 books across the world through their Osseo Books campaign. A partnership with Public Knowledge brought over 20,000 fans and online video creators together for net neutrality. The use of broad cultural messaging linked the Hunger Games with real-life inequality and just so much more. They have amazing individual campaigns that you can participate in, that you can support. Let me get some of those real quick off the top here. So they have campaigns like Dumbledore's Army Fight Back, where when Hogwarts and the world are under attack, they fight back in your community and push back against bigotry and hate. The Wizard Rock the Vote 2018. They have the Osseo Books campaign, like I managed, which provides campaigns. They have A World Without Hermione, which is where they do their best to make sure that girls and women have their say in the classroom and in the industries that are important.
Yes.
They have Neville Fights Back, which is another one where they destroy some Horcruxes, which are bigotry and hate in communities. They just so many amazing campaigns. I can't even list them all. But you can find it at thehpalliance.org, and just a really worthy cause for your donation dollars.
Yeah, it is, and I love that there's so many different fronts that they're just fighting at the same time. It's great. I love that.
It's a lot going on. No matter what you're into, they probably do something that you support.
Exactly, and it's refreshing. It's nice to have a role for humanity that's on different levels at the same time. And
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. I like that. And bring it into, reading as well. God, it kind of hits all the notes at the same time. I'm really proud of this one.
It's a good one. It really is.
Well,
we should also talk about DrawCon. We have that. As we record now, it's even closer, boys. July 12th through 14th. It's going to be Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'll be doing DrawCon. We want to thank everyone who has already gotten tickets and supporting us, and people who are going to be a part of Nerd Asylum, and those guys reaching out for us. We're really extremely appreciative of them for even considering us. So if you want to support us, you can jump online. We'll have the link for tickets in this episode, Dwayne.
Is it Dwayne?
I don't know. Dwayne is the podcast wizard. We'll make it happen. But yeah, July 12th to
gonna be so
14th.
good.
Get your tickets now.
I don't want to say that I'm going to be wearing an apron, but I probably will be. I'm a dungeon mom forever. I'm bringing snacks.
It'll probably be pink and floral, if I assume correctly.
Maybe.
We're going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be hanging out after the shows, after the events, after the panels, and just having a great time in Fort Wayne. And then what's coming up even sooner than DrawCon that we can't fail to mention, because at the time of this episode's release, it is in 30 days. It is in 1 month. It is 4 Lawful Stupid episodes away. 3 now, because this is the first one. Oh, God. We're talking about Min-Max Mankind. Our charity drive in May. We have already partnered with so many people that we're lining up to do this amazing challenge with us, and expect to hear more about how you can participate, how you can get t-shirts, how you can potentially enter to win some prizes. It's going to be a lot, and it's coming up very soon. So keep an ear and an eye out.
Just one.
Exactly.
One
and
ear,
I
one
will
eye.
say,
Nerds.
bye.
Nerds.
Bye.
Bye. Oh shit, we're already going to the bye. Damn, that was fast. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, you are great.
It makes me happy.